do what we're supposed to do offensively and defensively, and it's not good enough. Next game, who's next? And again, like you said, every game we play anyway, I don't care how they played last game. I don't care what they look like. It does not matter. Well, they can't do this. They will against us. They don't do this well, which should stop. They will against us. And so it's just, that's what you face. But that's the great thing about being here as a player, as a coach. You're going to face the other team's best at home or on the road. If you're on the road, you're facing their whole town. You're facing an arena that's not packed except when they play you. And it is their biggest game, and it's if you can win that game, it's significant, it means something. So that's the great thing about being here. But the other side of it is, if you think you're a no-show for a game, or we'll just walk through and win, you're not. You'll lose it every time. You will not win one of those games. And so it's, you know, that being the other side of it.
John, how do you cultivate that toughness in practice that you want to see in the game? How do you try and get that?
You wish you had more people, because there's two things. You start going at each other in practice, and there's more competitive nature. The second way is that you just tell somebody, if you're not playing hard, you're moving to the second team. But when you're dealing with 6 guys, you're cajoling, you're begging, you're doing all these drills, but they got to carry them over, and they've got to have that inner feeling that I know this is important to the team, and I'm not selfish. I know this is important to the team, so I'm going to do this. And if I don't do it, I'm really being selfish. This team needs this, then I'm going to figure it out, and I'm going to try it every day. It's like Brandon when I made him start talking. It was very selfish of him not to talk. That's how I put it. You don't want to speak? Well, that's selfish, because that's how you feel. This team needs you to speak. Guess what? Kid's screaming, talking, in huddles he's talking, telling his teammates. Well, because he's not being selfish. And so it's all that kind of stuff that we need to do and continue to do. You know, and again, you build that self-esteem with toughness through demonstrated performance. Go in the game. This will be a great game. That way, they're going to be physical. It's how they play. They grind it out. They set hard screens. When you drive, they don't give ground. They meet you on drives. They don't give ground. They meet you. Well, when they meet you, you can either play through the bump or throw fadeaways.
Calvin, you're talking about you wish you had more players. You talking about that translating in practice and
well, you just have 10 guys, and they're all 10 fighting for playing time, which is what we had a year ago. Yeah, so you know, that's not. We have a good idea. The 6 or 7 guys we're playing. Everybody does.
Sorry. What do you think about playing a team that's coming off the kind of devastating loss that Georgia is?
Doesn't matter. They had a chance to win that game. They had a chance to win the Tennessee game. They could easily be 5-0. They beat the out of Mississippi. I watched that game. They were up 25. They're a good team.